actually okay to talk to me. I'm one of the nice guys. Now, at some point today or tomorrow, you're going to get on an airplane and you're going to head off to training, and when you get to your final destination, you're going to meet some really nice people. I have nothing to do with that group at all. So let's try that again. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, see, doesn't that just feel so much better? Yeah. Well, listen, welcome to Freedom's Front Door. And on behalf of the President of the United States, I want to extend his welcome to you and to the Armed Forces as our Commander-in-Chief. And on behalf of Major Godfrey, the Commander here at the Portland MEPS, I want to extend his congratulations to you and welcome you as well. And of course, our family and guests, welcome, glad you're here. And all the paparazzi with all these cameras going on here. That's a lot of cameras. I'm pretty sure you don't want a picture of me or the back of your loved one's head, right? Well, see, that just doesn't make for a very good Kodak moment. See why they pay me the big bucks? So if you'd like, as much as we have room for, I know it's a little bit packed in here, but if you'd like, if you could make, you're more than welcome to come towards the front of the room during the ceremony where you get a better photograph, and then do me a favor, raise your hand if you've got family or guests here with you. Okay, for everybody that's got family and guests here, you can put your hands down. After we take the oath, I'm going to give you a moment or two with your family and guests as well. They like to take pictures with you with these cool flags in the background and shake your hand and congratulate you. There's usually hugging involved. And that's all good stuff, and I'm going to give you a chance to do all that once we take the oath. But before we do take the oath, there's two things I want to say to you real quick, because I think it's really significant about this moment, you taking the oath of enlistment. First off, I want to congratulate you on achieving something great for yourself, because not just anyone can join the military, and not everyone gets to come into this room and take this oath that you're about to take. So that's a fact. I hope you realize that, because you do deserve to be congratulated. The other thing I want to say to you is thanks for what you're doing. And I mean that very sincerely, not just as a soldier, but also as a citizen. Thank you for being willing to do what we do for our country that so few are either willing to do or able. And I can assure you there's a lot of people in our country that are more than willing, a lot of young folks mostly, and have tried. We see them try here every day. And if they were able, then maybe at some point they might get to stand where you are now. So to me, I think that says a whole lot more about you. Because you do realize that what you're doing is also considered to be a very noble act, right? Yeah, so thank you for that. Thanks for wanting to be a part of the family that does what we do, my soon-to-be brothers and sisters in arms, even if you're all in the got all the really super smart jobs in the Navy and the Air Force. It's okay. Because we're one team, one fight, right? Yeah. So thank you for that. Welcome to the family. All right. Okay, listen, I got to ask you a couple quick questions. I know the answers to, but I got to ask them anyway. And then we'll take the oath. Before you came in here, you should have been briefed on 3 articles, Article 83, 85, and 86. Each has to do with fraudulent enlistment, desertion, and AWOL. Yes?
Yes. Yes.
You should have also been briefed on the Department of Defense policy on separation for personal conduct. Yes?
Yes.
You've all had a chance to look at your contracts?
Yes, sir.
You don't have any other questions?
No.
Does anybody have any last minute change of heart?
No.
Okay. I know it seems silly, but like I said, I'm supposed to ask. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to bring you to the position of attention, and I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I will say I, state your full name, at which point you're actually going to say your full name. Don't repeat what I just said. It happens, probably because you guys kind of look like you got up since 4:30 this morning. You have been? They got you up that early? That is absolutely ridiculous. Be glad you don't have to do that every day. Oh, but wait. You get to do that every day now. All right, now the first phrase in the oath says, "Do solemnly swear." And if you prefer, you may replace the word swear with the word affirm. So in other words, you could say that either way. The last phrase in the oath says, "So help me God." And based on your faith or your personal preference, you may omit that last portion of the oath. However, you cannot replace it with anything else. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
That was pretty weak. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
That's a little bit better. All right, well, take a deep breath. Here we go. After the hands, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support and defend. The Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies. Foreign and domestic.
State,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders
and that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders
and the orders
of the officers appointed over me,
of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulation
according to regulation
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You can lower your hands. Now, I'm going to have you give yourself a round of applause to congratulate yourselves, and when you do, I want you to be so loud that if anybody was left out in the lobby, they can hear you. Okay? Congratulations. All right, stand at ease real quick, because this to me is the coolest part. Guess what I get to say to you now? So airmen and sailors, welcome to the Armed Forces. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I told you. Just like that, you went from being an applicant to a sailor. It doesn't get any cooler than that, does it? It's okay to talk. Listen, again, congratulations, and thanks again for what you're doing. For all my brothers and sisters that are shipping off to training, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So, family, hope you enjoyed the ceremony. Good, yeah, so you guys can talk to me also. Nice. All right, so what we're going to do then is I'm going to follow you out now. And if you don't have any guests, I'm going to have you head back through the door there into the briefing room, grab a seat, and you've still got to sign your final contract. For those that do have guests, like I said, I'm going to give you a moment or two. And the family, just so you know, when we go next door and sign the contracts, we're not going to be very long. They're going to start coming right out. If you're able to stay, you'll be able to spend a little bit more time with them before they head off to their travel brief, okay? Which for the Navy and the Air Force will be coming up shortly. All right? Well, congratulations again, guys.
Thank you.